All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Here we are out here on hole number 7 with Ron Lapikas from Total Golf. Ron, we're starting the next phase of this project, which is going to be we're draining these greens now, right? We're putting a little bit of drain tile in there. What are we doing?
Yeah, yes, we are. The green, you can see, we shelled it out, and you can see it's empty right now. Uh, we cored out the green, so we brought material back in that is better. We've painted it out. Ricky had approved everything on the green, so we're at that process. So the guys started draining over here on this side. Uh, by tomorrow, this green will be drained and rocked, and it'll have its 4-inch rock layer on it. And on Saturday, we're planning on putting a mix on it, just like 3 and 5, which are complete at this point.
So 3 and 5 they're ready to go for basically sodding, right?
Yeah, well, we got it. We still have to do the bunkers. The bunkers are all approved on 5. They're all shaped. We have to drain them and put capillary in them. So we're going to start that process. We're going to start draining them. So we're hoping, well, we're not hoping, by the end of the month, we'll have these bunkers on these holes on 2, 6, 7, and 5. They'll all have their capillary in them, and they'll be ready to go. So we should hit our mark starting to sod at the end of the 3rd week of May.
Excellent. So in our bunkers, we're doing a capillary in the faces.
Yes.
And then we're also going to do kind of like we'll call that a liner in the middle, correct?
Yes, liner. It's called Evolith. So what we do is actually, the way that's set up is when we come down, most people just have 2 inches of capillary in their whole bunkers. So we've got a different version of it where we use the liner. So where the liner meets the capillary, there's actually 4 inches. So what you end up having is, or you end up having 2 inches sticking. There's 4 inches. There's 2 inches under the ground like a footer, and then there's 2 inches. So what happens is on the faces you're going to have 4 inches like you're supposed to, but on the bottom you have 6, which helps it drain better.
Yeah, I mean, we're really looking forward to that. If you ask anybody that come out here and play in the past, you had a lot of standing water. I believe over 100 days our bunkers were unplayable. This is going to be a huge improvement for our golf course.
Yeah, plus we're putting in the pipes that were in here. Some of them were different, and there was single wall pipe and it was collapsed in the outfall. So we're replacing everything with that pipe there. That's double wall pipe, so it doesn't crush. We're putting double wall pipe in. We're putting all new outfalls in. So now the water will be able to move and get out of the bunkers.
Outstanding. So this time of the year, we start to see weather play a big role. You know, what happens when it starts raining? I mean, are you guys still working? What's going on there?
We work. If it's light rain, we're working. If it's raining real hard, we stop, and then we'll let things dry out for maybe a half an hour or so we can keep running. Usually we're working in sand, but there is a lot of clay here. But it shouldn't really slow us down, because you can see we're actually filling over top of the clay, and the outside this area here is pretty sandy. So we should be in pretty good shape. Plus everything that we're working on is opened up, so the water's going to move out of it. It won't sit there. It won't sit and flood on us.
Excellent. So our goal is to get the first 5 greens done, and then Eddie's going to grow those in, and then we're going to work on the next 6 in that aspect.
We're trying to get 6 done. We're trying to get 6 greens on this first go round. These holes back here, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and number 1. Hopefully we'll get number 1, and maybe 8 if it's possible to get another green in. But 6 for sure, and the nursery green. And that way we do 6, 6, and 6. And we'll work in the chipping green and the putting green all at the same time during the last grouping. They'll all come in.
Excellent.
The last group.
Well, Ron, I think I speak for everyone, and we're super excited to see a finished product. What you guys are doing out here is amazing. I just want to thank you and the team at Total Golf for everything you've done so far and what you'll continue to do over the next couple months with us.
Thank you.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.